Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the best computer parts to build the ultimate RGB gaming setup. We're talking high frames, smooth gameplay, and a rig that looks like it's straight out of a cyberpunk movie. Let's be real, almost as important as performance is how awesome your setup looks. We'll be covering everything from the CPU to the GPU, making sure you have all the knowledge you need to build a monster gaming PC. If you're new to PC building, don't sweat it. We'll walk you through each step of the way, and for all you veterans out there, get ready for some spicy component choices that'll make your current rig look like a potato. Let's get started. Alright, first up, the CPU. This is the brain of your gaming rig, the command center where all the magic happens. You want something that can handle the latest AAA titles without breaking a sweat, right? Now, there are a ton of options out there, but for this build, we're going with insert CPU name and model. Why? Because this beast packs a serious punch with its number cores and number threads, delivering crazy fast processing speeds that'll make your games run buttery smooth. Trust me, with this CPU, you'll be crushing those boss battles and topping the leaderboards in no time. No more lag, no more stuttering, just pure, unadulterated gaming bliss. Next up, we've got the GPU, the heart and soul of your gaming experience. This bad boy is responsible for pumping out those stunning visuals and buttery smooth frame rates that make you feel like you're actually in the game. And let's be real, when it comes to RGB, the GPU is where it's at. For this build, we're going all out with the insert GPU name and model. This beast of a card is rocking GPU memory size of GDDR6 memory and a boost clock speed of GPU clock speed, which means you'll be able to crank those graphics settings to the max and still enjoy silky smooth gameplay. We're talking ray tracing, high frame rates, and enough RGB lighting to make your eyes water. This GPU is a game changer, literally. Now, with all this power comes a whole lot of heat. That's why we need a cooling system that can keep up. We don't want our components melting down like a Chernobyl popsicle, right? For this build, we're going with a custom liquid cooling loop. Now, I know what you're thinking. Linus, liquid cooling, isn't that a bit overkill? And to that, I say overkill, there's no such thing. Not only does it look absolutely sick with all the RGB goodness, but it'll also keep your CPU and GPU running nice and cool, even under the most demanding gaming loads. Plus, it's super quiet, so you can focus on what really matters, crushing your enemies. Now let's talk RAM. This is your computer's short-term memory, and it's essential for multitasking, running memory-intensive games, and making sure your system runs smoothly. We're going with 16 gigabytes of 3200 MHz DDR4 RAM. This will give you plenty of headroom for multitasking and ensure that your games run like a dream. Plus, you know we gotta have that RGB lighting to complete the look. With this much RAM, you'll be able to have a million tabs open while streaming your gameplay, all without breaking a sweat. Alright, now for the fun part, RGB lighting. This is where we can really let our creativity shine and make our build stand out from the crowd. First off, we've got the Corsair Crystal Series 570X case. This case is basically a blank canvas for your RGB dreams with tempered glass panels that'll show off all your components in their full glory. Next, we're adding some RGB fans to keep the air flowing and the colors popping. And finally, no RGB build would be complete without some RGB LED strips to add a touch of flair. And there you have it, folks. The best computer parts for building the ultimate RGB gaming setup. With this beast of a machine, you'll be able to dominate any game out there while looking like a total boss. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for all the parts we talked about today. And if you want to see more awesome PC builds like this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Happy gaming!